Hello and welcome to another little indie horror game. Well, not really horror, this is more a walking simulator. This is When the Darkness Comes, an experience, quote-unquote, by Sarhayan. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is apparently a game that's supposed to try to tell, in game form, the struggles of depression and anxiety. I've seen a lot of games that have tried to do this, and at one point in my life I was actually diagnosed as a clinical depressive, so I kind of feel like I have a little bit of a right to play this. I don't think that this is going to do what it wants to do, but I guess we'll have to see. This game was overwhelmingly rated positive on Steam. So I guess let's just go ahead and see what happens. Start the experience, and that always is a big red flag to me when something calls itself an experience as opposed to a game. But, okay. This is also supposedly going to, like, take images from, like, my computer, so, like, my desktop, I think, is supposed to appear somewhere in this. Hi,
Hello.
weird person who turned your head around.
No. Hello. Yeah, that's better. Hello, new player. Welcome to this experience, and thank you very much for downloading it. No, that's too confident. Hello. Thank you very much for downloading this. Oh, and best of luck, I guess. And finally, welcome.
That was very celebratory. Okay. Cool, I guess.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks.
That's
Oh, you're watching me on a camera.
again.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you still here, exactly?
That is what we would call a damn good question.
Yep, just get some confidence particles, get a text, in a room, dark room, dramatic. And that's about it. Just feel free to leave. Bye. That was fun. Thank you very much for
Got
coming.
an achievement called TY,
Bye.
thanks for playing. Okay. I don't think so. I actually, no, I think I'm gonna hang out here. I want to see what happens, because I'm getting Minor Stanley Parable vibes out of this, which is
So,
something that somebody did just
either
request
very
I play.
patient, which would be a good thing, or very persistent, which I think would be a good thing too, or very stupid, which is less of a good thing. Or you are just plain annoying. Because it's not hard to press Alt F4 and just leave the game, you know? So I'm just trying to think of something that could make you leave. What can I make easily? Oh, I know. Maybe I can just add a door there. Yeah, just right there. Just take that door, and you should be able to leave the game. Thank you very much.
How about no? How about I just kind of hang out? Leave me alone, please. Okay, I think I kind of see what they're going for. Yeah, I definitely see what some people left in the comments. They were saying that this actually apparently hits really, really hard for some people who suffer from depression and anxiety issues. And that particular phrase, yeah, that's a common one. So, that's kind of weird. Yeah, the controls are a little wonky, but okay. What happens if do I actually have to leave? Can I interact with anything else? I kind of don't want to just, like, quit out. But okay, so let's go ahead and see. Where do you lead me?
Yeah, that's the door. Yeah,
Oh,
that
hello.
door. Yeah, just open the door.
How about I go
Once
backwards
it's open,
instead?
it will close again, and you win. That's, yeah, you win once you open the door.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure
you
thing.
know how to open doors in games, right? Just press F,
Yeah, what about
and
this
it will
door
open.
here?
Or maybe it was E. It depends on the game. I don't remember what action key I said. Um, it's just click, or maybe it's a trigger. Maybe you can just step out. Yeah, try stepping out again of the door, and try coming again towards the door. Maybe it will open. No, no.
Come closer.
I'll try to open it from my end. Just a sec.
Sure thing. Yeah, so I noticed that I do actually have a jump button, which is nice. It does control a little bit weird. Oh, okay, the door goes that way. Interesting, hang on. Now why were all of you why was that camera... Why was that camera pointed down? Oh, okay, so the camera... Okay, it's just taking a second to track in on me. Okay, I thought maybe the camera was like kind of hanging its head, because that's a really, just common thing for people that, are suffering from these things. They tend to do, they tend to adopt like very defeated postures and behaviors. Which there's a really interesting, some really interesting psychological effects that you can actually read about just like the simple benefits of doing something like standing up with, stand up straight with your shoulders back. And just the sheer effects that has on you psychologically.
Um, Welcome again. I thought you left. Didn't you go through the exit portal? Ah,
Yes,
yes,
I
you
did.
did. Why are you still here then? Oh, that's so weird. Um, Tell you what, I'm gonna just make another door behind you. Just go through it and it should exit your game. Just
Here,
believe me.
enter the door. There's a lot of cameras here. Okay. Huh. Alright, I just want to say too, full disclosure, like, if anybody here does have to deal with their own, like, depression or anxiety related issues, oh hey, I have a sprint. I'm probably going to give my own input having to deal with some of that stuff, but obviously this is not, anything that I say is not meant as, like, a diatribe against people who suffer from it. I've found what works for me. It may not necessarily work for you. But okay, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see, this
that's true.
is...
Yeah, just go through it. Just
Well,
go
I'd
in and
love
save.
to. Okay. If you'd like to know more, you can search online for this later. Hal initialization failed.
Yeah, sorry about that too. I just wanted to try that out. I'm sure you didn't fall for it, but I just had to try. Now, actually, I'm a bit busy, so I will just ask you not to touch anything and just stay calm, stay here, and I'll be right back.
What about this button? What does this button do? Oh, okay. Wow,
So,
we...
of course, you had to press that button.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
I think anyone would have done the same, so I don't blame you. Um, well, since you're here now, maybe you can make yourself useful. So, this is a world I was working on. As you can see, it's far from over, far from done. Maybe you can give me your opinion on this part of the world. This is just factory, and yeah. What do you think about the mood or the atmosphere? Just, yeah, just give you a few minutes so you can look around, and then I'll spawn a few buttons, and you can give me your most honest feedback. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what exactly it is. I don't think it's low poly, but I think it's just the fact that it's all very squared off and clean. I actually kind of like the look of this. Yeah, because there's actually there's a picture that I have saved on my computer, and it's of like a low poly... It's like a low poly racing scene, and I don't know why. The clean low poly looks really, really good to me. Oh, hey, buttons. What do you have to say? Sure, yeah, yes.
Oh, um, okay, well,
Oh, okay, so both of those said yes, instead they say no. Sure.
this one, I guess.
No, 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 no.
So this one was made
Hello?
for some kind of underwater level. I never finished it. I mean, I think it's pretty, but yeah, that's about it. What do you think?
I think honestly, there's not really anything to it, so... Do you like this environment? No, 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 no. So, are they going to transition all these to yes, or are they going to stay as no? Yeah, let's see. And second one.
Ouch. Okay.
Okay, so all of them say no.
Well, I still have another one. If you want. Let me load it up. So, last one, I guess. Well, try to be honest at least this time. Thank you very much.
What the fuck you, man? What do you mean? What do you mean, be honest this time? I've tried to be honest every time. At least the first time. I actually like that level, then you took what I said as no. You can go fuck yourself. I will say though, boy, what a interesting kind of like element here. This is a really interesting imagery. Because yeah, it's like a Pegasus, but it's not. Okay. So I actually do kind of like this environment, but no, I actually hate it. You can fuck yourself. Leave me alone.
You know what? Let's try something else.
Okay, let's try what? Okay, we got a big loading thing. I do sort of see what they're going for here, though.
So,
Like, you
now
can
that
never
we
feel
are
like you can
friends
do the
enough,
right thing.
I just want to play a little game with you. See, there's a market in the city, and I need you to go there and buy me a drink. Just try to avoid other people.
Okay, sure, so let's play a little game. We gotta go buy a drink, we have to avoid people. You should go out more often. Everybody does this. Okay, that's a terrible justification, by the way. You should go out more often. Everybody does this. Yeah, okay. So they're definitely going for these themes about how difficult it is to get people. Yeah, this is obviously the anxiety portion. Yeah, you should go out more. So everyone would just say hi. Like the people that get really nervous around other people. I can hear them. So do I just have to not touch them? Yeah, okay. So yeah, they're very much going for just the theming that people are, yeah, people are basically terrifying you for having an anxiety disorder. Okay, what? Nothing down here, and then probably yeah, like the mild claustrophobia, and I think these are going for the theming that everybody is always watching you. Markets on the left, go buy stuff, easy. Yeah, and I bet the grayed out is like the little justifications that you try to give yourself to boost yourself. Can't you read left and not right? So, let me see here. What do we... Yeah, I will say, like, if... I'm pretty sure I know how they're doing the, I'm pretty sure I know how they're doing the heads, where it's like... I think they're just a sprite that rotates and always face the player. So, okay, let's see. How do I... Can I even get in here? Because yeah, I think I know what they're going for. This is going to be a thing where it's like, oh, there's no way to get inside because there's too many people, and then like that makes you feel guilty, but it's not really because this thing is just there. So fuck it, let's see what happens.
Congratulations, you just won the game. No, I'm not trusting that person. That was a very good idea, but you do you. Let me just go to the next level.
Leave me alone. Oh yeah, and that thing on the back said they're all staring at me, which yeah is a very common potential problem for people with that issue. Which, I don't know, like, I used to have really, really bad anxiety disorders, but one of the best advices that I was ever given is remembering that, like, once you leave an area, virtually everyone there stops being real. Which is a really weird way of thinking about it, but, like, think about the last time you went to a store. Did you notice the woman who trips on the cart that she's pushing? Did you notice the guy who drops his phone? Of course you didn't. Or if you did, you just noticed it and then immediately went away, because everyone is so busy thinking about themselves and worrying that nobody has time to sit there and be like, ha ha, look at that person. That doesn't fucking exist. That's not a thing. And just hearing that was actually really interesting, and it's something that's really intelligent, because like if you sit here and you think about the last time you went out anywhere. Did you notice anything stupid that anyone else did? I mean, can you really think about it? And did you give it more than a split-second thought at the time? Of course not. And nobody ever can. You probably can't even describe most of the people that you saw at the store. You might remember, like, a distinct person as you were checking out, but... Yeah, that actually worked really, really well to help me kind of overcome some anxiety things. That was a really interesting philosophy. So, what is your story?
Finally, it was about time. Damn, you took your time.
Shut your fucking mouth, Frenchie.
Let's just play another little game. Very easy again. I'm just gonna give you a few choices, and you just choose whatever you think fits the conversation the best. See? Very easy, right?
Okay. Sure, so... How are you doing? I'm fine, doing good. So here's the problem, right? The answers that you would do for this, they actually would depend on who is this person. Is This looks like a female structure, so is this like a girlfriend? Yeah, if the girl I'm dating asks me how I'm doing, I'm gonna be honest as hell. If my coworker finds, I'm just like, yeah, doing good. So, I mean, there is a little bit of context, but obviously we can't say that, which I'm sure is part of the theming here. So, doing good. Why not? Be casual. What are you doing here? Oh, so is this supposed to be our boss? I mean, again, maybe it's just a little bit weird, because I, like, just put in my 2-week notice a couple weeks ago, so tomorrow I actually start a new job, so I mean, I don't know, it was really easy for me, but yeah, I can understand why that would have been so terrifying. Like, even, I guess, for me a decade ago, it was really anxiety-inducing to quit. Ask you something, sure, why not? Tell me more. Are you free this weekend? Are you free this Friday? Let me out? I don't understand how that's relevant. Free this weekend, yeah. No, I'm not, sorry. Okay. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Can I really not, like, press this? Alright, it's alright. You know... I don't know, I'd rather do this, because that seems like guilt-tripping to me.
Hey, good job,
so,
hey,
I don't think
hey,
so.
That was a nice conversation you had there.
Leave me alone.
Very meaningful, you know. Lots of meaning in your words. Very good choices overall, really. I think you chose the best answers to each question. Good job. Just wait a minute.
Yeah, so I think I can understand what he's going for here. Chapter 4, The Forest. Hello. Hey, that's me. We don't have much time. Okay. What is that? Follow? Sure. Okay, yeah. So I understand what they were saying then, that the game does pull data from your PC. So let's just see, I guess? What am I trying to do here? Alright. Okay. You know, actually, there's been, on this topic, too, there has been something that's been really trust your senses. Okay. There's been something really interesting that I've actually been kind of wanting to do a little talk on about to people, because I've noticed it seems like more and more people are kind of struggling with their lives. And, you know, one of the, I've talked about him before, Jordan Peterson, who's, again, he's a really, really good psychologist, if nothing else, like, set aside the politics. And he had a really, really good piece of advice that I've really tried to take to heart the past few years of my life. It's, if you don't know what you want to do in your life, or if you don't know how to exactly fix your life and move it forward, one of the best things that you can do is sit down and think about all of the ways that you're actively making your life worse and try to stop doing them. And I think that actually, I did something similar without even realizing it years and years ago when I was trying to overcome the depression and anxiety issues. Yeah, I mean, that's actually just like a really, really important thing, though. It's like, if you get super bad... Actually, let's just even simplify it down, right? Okay, so, like, I want to lose a bunch of weight. Well, what would I need to do to lose a bunch of weight? Well, obviously I'd have to work out a bunch, I'd have to eat really cleanly, all of that. And obviously I can't do that. That kind of cold turkey shock to my system would just guarantee failure. But what can I do? I can go ahead and I can stop trying to make my life as bad. I can cut back on the junk food somewhat, and I can slowly add in things that are better for me. I can go ahead and I can make my... You know, I can try to do a little bit of meal prep and make sure that I'm getting enough fruits and vegetables in my diet. I can slowly cut back on things, and eventually I can stop actively making my life worse. And then once you do all of that, your life just kind of starts getting better by nature of you're not actively hindering yourself. You know, you want to lose weight, you stop buying cakes. Follow the light? Sure, okay. I guess? Oh, okay, here we go. But no, that's actually, if I could give like one piece of advice to anybody who's kind of struggling with their lives, I think that would be it. It's, if you don't know what the hell you want to do, stop making your life actually worse. And really, really try to do that. You know, really try your absolute best to just stop making your life harder. Okay, so... What? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, and I think that would go a really, really long way in a lot of people's lives. Just because it seems like so many people are just they're just lost. They're lost, they're miserable, they're unhappy. Yeah, that would... I think that more than anything, I think is a philosophy that a lot of people could do better. Or could really keep in mind if they're just kind of struggling with their lives. And do not despair. Yeah, sure. And I think that can actually be applied basically across the board as well. I mean, you... Right, even if your work, okay, if you're really miserable at work and then you don't really know how to fix it, well, what you can do is, if nothing else, you can just try to do your job super, super well. Even if you hate it, even if you're miserable. And that was sort of the problem that I had actually with my job that I just quit. I was just doing so miserably unhappy at my job. So I had tried really hard to just see if I could make myself just do it. And I was just like, okay, nothing else was super going right, and I was pretty unhappy. So I just decided to try to do my job. And that was actually a really helpful thing for me, because I kind of realized when I tried to do that I was just kind of over the job. I was at a point where... Believe in the light. Okay. Yeah, I kind of realized that I was at a point where I just didn't want to do the job anymore. Which was actually really, really handy. And I think that's some other really, really good advice for people. If you're... Hello, that's the edge. Yeah, for anyone who's just like in a really not great place, I would just suggest that. If you have a job and you're just kind of miserable at everything else, just try to be really good at your job, if nothing else. Because one of the things that's really, really key, and something that consistently across, this has been proven time and time again, one of the things that drives people like nothing else is a sense of purpose. Do not look back, do not stop, keep going. Okay, sure, I can do that, that's fine. Yeah, that was, I guess the topics that this game covers, I'm probably going to have more, serious bullshit come to mind. Okay, so I can kind of see why this game was liked. I don't really think that any game can really quite capture what they're going for, because I never stop. Okay, cool, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's fine. Sure, I'll just keep on moving. But, yeah, because I don't know that a lot of this would really make sense to somebody who isn't, intimately familiar with what it's like being depressed. Somebody who's intimately familiar with, what that's like to just basically kind of have to shield everything. And I mean, obviously, I'm lucky enough to have worked really hard in the past decade or so to get to a point where that's much less prevalent, but it's not a fun time. Not a fun fight for anybody. Okay. Hello, tall guy. Okay. So what do? Oh, okay, I guess I ended up here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. I love the look of this game. I love this, weird... Yeah, this smooth low poly is really, I think, what I would describe it as. Oh, okay, so don't go into the water. I guess we're going towards the big ball of light? I mean, the game did say to follow the light, right? So... Yeah, that's, Anyway, back to Boundless gives advice he's wholly unqualified for. One of the other really good pieces of advice that I was given, and I really try to maintain this just constantly in my own life as well, it's... one of the better things that I never really thought about it is that your surrounding world is basically a reflection of your mind. So in that sense, if your world is chaotic, if your office is chaotic, if your work is chaotic, if your relationships, if your home is chaotic, all of that... Yeah, all of that, though, that's a reflection of the state of your being. So, a hoarder house. Yeah, a hoarding house, is is the fact that their house is a mess, is that really necessarily a reflection of the Horde? Or is it a reflection of their minds, that their minds are chaotic and jumbled and cluttered? And that was a really interesting way of approaching it. So, like, kind of in a similar sense, you know, if there's one thing... Yeah, you probably can, man. If there's one thing that you could... that anyone can really do to try to improve their lives... Probably. Yeah, if there's one thing anyone can do to improve their lives, it's like, take 10 minutes and just clean up something. Well, you don't get to. You're not a bird. Yeah, take 10 minutes and just go clean up something. Go clean up your bedroom. Go clean up your kitchen. Go clean up whatever. And just notice how much better your world feels. And what you're doing is, when you're reordering your world... Man, look, I don't care. This is all philosophical bullshit. When you're... Like, what you're doing is when you're cleaning up... When you're cleaning up your world around you, you're actually cleaning up your mind. Because if you're noticing the problems that are there, these deeper problems, like, again, all of that clutter, all of the nonsense in your house, in your home, that's also reflected in your mind, and all of that is... What do you mean towards the dark light? What the fuck is this, Dark Souls? Yeah, no, when you're doing that, I mean, what you're doing is you're cleaning up your mind. Because everything that you're doing, it all has weight. It all has weight to your mind, basically. And I'm going to shut up because I think I'm probably wrecking this moment for you. Or he's done talking. Nope, never mind. Sure thing, buddy.
Sounds disappear. Better music. Better cry.
I hope you guys are going to end up being able to hear that, by the way.
Oh boy, so I leave for just a few minutes, and that's where I find you. In my past. In my memories. I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to force you out now. You've gone way too far.
Can we not, maybe? I'm kind of curious to keep on exploring, because I'm liking the world design. Oh dear. Okay, I'm not doing this, by the way. This is happening to me. So, we're gonna...
Is that... No. Stop it! Stop. Okay, I get it now. Oh, that's extremely interesting. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you be. And... well... have fun.
Wait, what? He's just gonna leave me in here? Don't do that, dickhead.
Actually, let me just put you back on your tracks. It's gonna be a lot easier for you.
Yeah, please do, thank you. I would really, really appreciate that. Okay.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Well, I'll just let you explore, have fun, and do whatever you want. I'll just watch from a distance in case you need help. Have fun.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Okay, yeah, so this is obviously another case where it's like the developer themselves has some problems that they're working through. Oh, hello. Okay, we're now on some frozen. Yeah, I guess, what the heck? Oh, no, yeah. Again, all these, like, really bright sections are showing me just how much I really need to clean off my monitor. Speaking of cleaning up things around the world. Hello. It's quite the elevator. So, let's see. What's the story here? So, what is this? About, like, somebody that this person loved that then, like, they died or something like that, and then they lost them, maybe? Loser. How about you go fuck yourself? Hey, guys. How's it going? Gross. What? Oh, that's a clock. Okay. So, what's gonna happen here? Scary? What do you mean, scary? I mean, okay, I'm pretty big, but my god, like, okay. Hey, buddy. Egoist? Okay, that's... Look, man, it's hard being perfect, okay? I guess let's just say fuck it and go. Oh, okay, we're being rained on by clocks. What is this? Do you believe Alex is a good person? Well, I mean, I'd like to think I am. So, sure. And then let me guess, are they gonna hit no and be like, no, he's an asshole? It's like, yeah, okay. Cool story, buddy.
You've been here before, right? I don't want to interrupt, but I just really wonder if you're finally starting to understand.
Look, man, I probably understand better than a lot of people do, but frankly, I don't know. I don't like the quitting mentality of like I can't do anything about this. So, yeah, so ignorance is your best choice. That's bullshit. So here's the thing, right? And this is something that I actually experienced fairly recently with a friend of mine here in the US. So this person was telling me about how every single job that they've ever held was, you know, every job has, like, the bosses have always gone out for them, how they're always being targeted. And I was just thinking about it, and I was like, that's not only statistically impossible, but there's only one common denominator in every single thing that they do, and it's them. Now, that doesn't mean that... Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that... What am I trying to say? That doesn't mean that people can't have bad luck, but the odds of somebody having 4 or 5 jobs in a row that every single boss targets them and they're, like, you know, getting picked on and harassed for it is so statistically unlikely as to basically be zero. And right, so in this case, like, that person, I kind of had to tell them, look, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong and you have to fix this. Because you are the only thing that is common to every one of these. Because it wasn't like it was the same boss in each job or something like that. No, this is like 5 different companies with 5 different jobs. And they all had the same experience. So yeah, in that case, like, being ignorant is not the best choice, because you're going to waste your potential. I'm reminded a little bit of what I was like when I was, like, you know, 18 years old. I was really bitter, and I was one of the things that really got to me when I was younger is that I was shit at dating. And I used to be, like, really bitter and jaded and be like, oh no, all women are sluts, which obviously isn't the case, but I would go ahead and be like, oh, all women are shallow and blah blah blah, and that it's, you know, I'm the victim here. And then I was actually told that same thing. It was, look, if every single person you come across all walks of life that you try to date is doing that, if it isn't, like, rejecting you, you are the point of failure here. You're the point of failure. You are the only common cause. And you have to figure out what the fuck is going on. And that was actually like a watershed moment in my life, because it made me realize that, generally speaking, the world doesn't really give a shit. The world is not out to get anybody. And that means that normally the problem, that if people have, like, consistent issues, it's probably something to do with them. And that was a really, really important moment. No, I'd actually completely disagree. Fuck that. That's stupid nonsense. That idea is just bullshit. Okay, what? Okay, nothing I can do in here. What? Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be here. No escape, no rest. Leave me alone. I just got an issue that says, yes, it was yours. Well, are you starting to understand what is it that you're feeling? Why haven't you left yet? Do you hate yourself that much? No, I'm actually pretty content with myself. Okay, it's fine. I'll leave you alone. Yeah, I'm actually pretty content with myself. Obviously, I wish that there were some things that were better, but you know what? I will slowly work at improving those. How about no? How about I give you a big hug? You're not supposed to be here. No escape, no rest. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, this, yeah, I don't know. Maybe having had to deal with this, like, this type of issue for so many years, I was poking around, I see like a child wasting precious time, precious life, blah, blah, blah. Meaning, meaning, meaning where there is none. But yeah, I mean, really, I think that having had to struggle with this for so long of my life, it's just kind of given me less of an attitude of willingness to just give in to what I perceive to be this bullshit nonsense of like it's unfixable. I need your help. Don't listen to him. What?
I think they are finally going insane.
Who are they talking about? Help me, help me. Free me, you monster. Come to me, help. Find me, save me. I have had enough of you. So, yeah, what exactly... Oh god, what is that? Oh my god, I can't even read what that said. Huh. Interesting.
Wait, what? Why are we here? Why did
Ooh,
this
hello,
happen
flashlight.
to that? That's... glitchy.
Wait, hang on. Is this a case where this person, like, kidnapped the woman or something like that? Is that what's supposed to be going on here? Is that what's being hinted at, where it's like, did she do something? Is she controlling? Also, yeah, okay, yeah, so this is... Okay, so this is absolutely like a Slender the 8 Pages ripoff. But I imagine that's actually somewhat intentional. So, can I go through here? I can, and I'm looking for the clocks. What is this? Detention day? Oh, hey, you can actually see when I'm recording this in my time. That's interesting. Detention, we are but dust and shadow. Okay, what do I have to write? There is no meaning to life? Bullshit. Life has the meaning that you give it. And I mean, you could go ahead and you can do whatever the hell you want with that. That's fucking nonsense. You know, meaning can be found in anything. It can be found in serving others. It can be found in trying to get as much money as you want. It can be found... Yeah, it can be found in fucking anything. That's a bullshit attitude. Okay, so... I guess, what do I have to do? Am I just looking for more of these... Yeah, am I just looking for more of these things? Am I looking for more of these doorways, maybe? Which actually... Oh god, that made me remember the Doorways series. Alright, well, so it's an interesting tonal shift, if nothing else. But yeah, really, no, I mean, life has whatever meaning that you give it. There is no such thing as a life without meaning. That's absolute nonsense. And it can be basically whatever. I mean, you could find meaning in being like really hedonistic, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's... Where's that clock? Is it up top somewhere? Oh, hang on, it's in the water. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, okay. Oop, shit. Oh, boy. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, that actually is really good advice for people suffering from anxiety disorders, but... Alright, so there's 2 of them. Yeah, I don't know. And invariably somebody... Are you lost? What does that say? There's nothing here. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just try to figure out this area first, and then maybe before progressing onward, maybe if I get like 7 out of 8, I'll go ahead and I'll check those. Yeah, I don't know exactly how long this game is going to be honest. I'm kind of curious about... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so that's how we get out of here. So I need to get up over there, and to get up over there, I need to... Oh, I literally just walk across. Okay. Why do you keep going? I keep going, to be honest, out of spite sometimes. Yeah, that's actually a pretty solid motivator in a lot of cases, especially for people who had, like, slightly rough upbringings where they were maybe constantly, like, picked on or harassed or just really, really hated on. living a really good life so that you can basically shove it in their faces later on has actually been a really good motivator for a lot of people.
This isn't good. No. Why?
What?
How?
Why and how what? What are you talking about? Okay, where's going to be the jump scare is my question. Yeah, so this control's a little bit weird. Like, it's... Yeah, when I press, like, a button, it doesn't... Yeah, there's, like, a little bit of momentum carryover, I guess I'd call it. Something like that. It's really weird, because, yeah, when I'm sprinting and I'm trying to turn, you know, yeah, it's almost like there's a half a second where I have to wait to get everything to stop. Alright, so what is... Okay, this is a... It kind of looks like a science classroom, almost. Okay, so what do I have here? What is that? Path, religion, probabilities, nightmares, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's all nothing, because that's all philosophy, and philosophy is a pile of garbage. So, let's see, what do we have? Yeah, what is this one here? What is this building? Because I think the individual rooms that we were... Hello, everybody. Yeah, don't worry, I definitely didn't miss... Quit the game? Hell no. I'm actually kind of intrigued. I'm finding myself more into this than I really expected I would have been. Alright. So, I'm trying to listen for a clock. And I don't know why I keep on... Yeah, why do you keep having that vignetting effect? Okay, so it's because I'm getting close. Yeah, it's probably because I'm getting close to something, right? I'm getting close to some sort of an enemy or a hostile. Well, shit. Okay. Why do you persist? Hello. There you are. Okay, I persist because specifically fuck you, that's why. Yeah, I don't know. That actually is a question that you end up kind of asking yourself a lot when you get to really, really bad places when you're depressed or you have anxiety and such. What does that say? Why so scared? Not really sure I'd call myself scared. I mean, I can definitely see the themes that the game is going for. Alright, so let's see. What are my last two... Oh, well, okay, so here's one over here. Is this like a sports field house or something, or a bathhouse or a shower or something? No, we're just... Oh, hello. Okay, what do we got? What is this? What's the point? Well, the point is, again, making whatever you want out of your life. And that's really it. You know, I have family members who... What is that? Does that say how do you keep going? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the one thing that I will say I have consistently had a little bit of a hard time with, and for me it's weird. So I'm not diabetic, but I notice that if I don't eat for ages and ages, my blood sugar gets really, really fucked up. And then I get really, really shitty. Do not look back. Okay. Nice try. Okay, I got an achievement for that. I don't know... What am I doing here? You are nothing? Stop running? Okay, I guess? Why do you keep going? Why are you wasting your time? Fuck you. Okay. Oh, so we actually are just going to the new area. Well, that was interesting. Like a little slender clone. And there's a fish, I guess. Why don't you just breathe? Oh, are we underwater? Because honestly, drowning is a really, really bad way to go. I can't breathe. Please not again. Oh, is this like an anxiety attack? Breathe, you're almost there. Okay. What on... Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, actually, this is actually really kind of interesting as... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, the slight floatiness of the controls is actually going to, I think, be more of an issue for me here than anything. But yeah, this is a really interesting idea to have a player do. To have them do like first-person platforming. Yeah, where you have like negative space. You know what this gave me a really big urge to play? I want to play that game called the and this is a pretty old one. I think it's called The Unfinished Swan. Yeah, you're almost there. Wasn't that the one where it was like an all-white world, and then you had to use black ink, I think, to go ahead and, to, like, paint the world? Was that what it was called? Yeah, I think that was. I might have to see... Pretty sure this isn't a dream. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to see if... Yeah, see if I can find that somewhere for a decent price. Because I think, like, at one time I looked, it was like $20-odd. And I couldn't justify that for the experience, which I think was like only a couple hours long, I want to say. But it does look like a really interesting game, and I really liked the idea behind it. Also, who has this big of windows just looking into just their shower room? Do you even have a bathroom here? Do you even have like a toilet? How? What? Oh, hello. Okay, well there's the remote. Yeah, how do you actually go to the bathroom? What is... I hope you don't just go in the shower. That'd be pretty bad. Okay, no wonder this person's so depressed. Turn me on. No, not like that. Oh, look, and there's the same thing. There's the same time and date. Okay, what do you got here? Is this going to be my desktop? Well, that's disconcerting. Yeah, that, I will say that, like, despite generally speaking being pretty chill, that noise does get to be a little bit. There's been a couple of times that I've lived here that I've had to, find a safe place, take it easy. Yeah, it's been a couple of times since I've lived in my current house that I actually have, like, I've had to listen for tornado sirens, and every single time it gets to me a little bit. It gets to me... You're safe here? Okay. Yeah, every single time, though, that noise does get to me just a little bit. It's very, very creepy. Huh, boy. I don't know that this is actually a safe place, because, yeah, I don't think we are, because there's glass windows here. What the fuck? Chapter 12, The Black Hole? Wait, hang on. I don't want to go towards a black hole. Fuck that. Face your fears? You know, that actually is a, that's one of those things that if I can, I'm going to see if I can find a place near me that does exposure therapy for, like, arachnophobia. Because I do want to break that fear. Because that's not a good thing. I want to basically face as many of my fears as humanly possible. Why do you run away from your fears? Because they're fucking creepy? Can I not? Okay, I can't actually go that way. So I guess we're gonna go backwards now? What, are we gonna get almost there and then we're gonna get dragged back by our fears? Okay. What? Okay, so let me see something. So, was I just taking too long? Is that what happened there? So, do I... Okay, let's see. What do I have here? Okay, so this is gonna start. This is gonna go like, why do you run away? And then... Yeah, let's head backwards and see. Huh. I don't know that this is actually even doable. Jump! Oh, no, it is. Okay. I was gonna say, I wondered if, yeah, I wondered if that was just, like, the point of that theme. That was, like, you're constantly running, but you can't escape your fears. Hello?
Do you remember me?
No, I deactivated your movements. Okay, cool. Please answer me. I won't let you answer. How about you go fuck yourself? Can't I, like, spit and hit the button or something? Can't I, like, nod?
Why won't you listen?
No, I'm not listening. Well, I'm not listening to this asshole. I am listening to you. Fuck yourself, man. Okay, I can't...
And you.
So this is actually something that is really common, too. People are suffering from, like, major depressive disorders. Yeah, they feel like they can't talk because they feel like they're not gonna... Nobody's going to
I can't
understand.
stay here much longer.
Oh, okay, so we're losing chunks of the floor. Indeed she can't.
Please
Okay.
make the right choice.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's a question of making the right choice. I think it's a question of this asshole broke my kneecaps, and I can't do anything about it. I wonder how many chapters there are for this, because I'm noticing that this is like already almost a 50-minute video. So then, I mean, I don't want to make this like a 2-hour video. I do have other things that I want to record today. But, yeah, so far, it's an interesting experience, if nothing else. Let's go through here, and then we have... Okay, that's just a camera. What is this? Nothing there. Yeah, again, the one thing that I do know is that it was going to put my desktop on there, so I'm really curious to see if it... Your PC ran into a problem, needs to restart. We'll collect some error info and restart for you. Okay, what is your purpose in life? My purpose is to apparently find the person who's currently holding you and kick their ass. Interesting. So what would I say is my purpose in life? Probably happiness? There is no meaning to life? Again, bullshit. That's nonsense. Like, there's no meaning to this game? I mean, okay, that I would agree. Void, void, void. Oh, hang on, we're being crushed between the walls. Can't I just, like, go curl up on top of there? Yeah, I feel like I should be able to curl up on top of there, unless it's gonna crush the desk, in which case I'm just screwed no matter what they do. Okay, what do I got going on here? Ooh, hello. Weird, bright white, and also inky blackness at the same time. Interesting, like, lights that they just have chilling out there. Do what? No, don't. You can still see... You can still change? Fuck that. I'm not... Yeah, they want me to go hang myself. Fuck that. No. Abso-goddamn-lutely not. Yeah, no. I'm gonna... And there we go. That was the end of the first arc. I'm glad. Okay. So what... You're now free to leave the game? This was not meant to be played? What? Yes, it was. It's a game. Are you fucking high? And yet you played it. The meaning of this game is yours to decide. Okay. Not everything has a meaning. Like, okay, so I get what they're going for with this. But what's beautiful about life... is that we can choose its meaning. That's not wrong. Okay. And then, no matter our fears or obstacles... we can choose. Yeah, that is a good, like, that's the kind of optimism that I like. Why not relaunch the experience? Maybe there's more to this. Yeah, there's all the testers, and we can change. So yeah, interesting. I bet these are all the actual testers, and then they code your name in there. I hope this experience opened doors for you. Not really, because it's all stuff that I've already done before. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I mean, interesting little game here. Yeah, I'm kind of curious then, like, where are all of these from? Are these all just random snippets from the game? Oh, that says get out, get out, get out. Okay. Yeah, that was that room that I couldn't read the text. Yeah, I think that's what that was. There's, like, random concept art and screenshots, and I think some of these might be moments that I actually saw in the game. It's a, yeah, really interesting little experience, but, well, what happens? Can I... Okay, I apparently can't leave, but I guess I could just rest. Eh, fuck it, let's go see. Why not just rest? Okay, I can't do anything there. How do I actually leave this? Why not? Oh, okay, I bet I have to actually just like Alt F4 out and relaunch the experience, but I don't know if I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, this was an okay game, but I think... Oh, hang on, here we go, quit the game. Literally right there in big fucking letters, Alex, you idiot. Speed Asian? Okay, I imagine that's like a speedrunner of some kind. But no, this was an interesting little game. I'm not sure... I don't know, on one hand I really get what they were going for with it. On the other hand, it was a little bit ham-fisted, and... I don't know, again, maybe it's just because I've kind of already like fought through the demons that this game's representing that I think it falls a little flat for me. But it was interesting. There was some funny stuff here, and I mean, I can definitely see the influences of stuff like the Stanley Parable. Games like that would have on this. So that was an interesting experience. And I hope you guys did too, and I'd like to apologize in advance if anyone got a little irritated with my rambles and ranting. But all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon.